Decision 2012, the winner of the New Hampshire primary is clear.
Thank you, New Hampshire. Tonight we made history.
Mitt Romney was declared the winner of the state just an hour after the polls closed. Ron Paul is second, followed by Jon Huntsman. Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum battled it out for fourth. Rick Perry, as expected, finished sixth.
24-hour News 8's political reporter Rick Albin's at the live desk tonight watching this race closely. And Rick, do you think anyone's going to be dropping out now because of the results tonight?
Well, sooner or later it's going to happen, perhaps later. But let's talk about who wins and who loses. You can obviously see the numbers. Mitt Romney, happy, perhaps not ecstatic tonight. He did get 38, sometimes as high as 39%. He's been campaigning for a long time in his neighboring state of New Hampshire. But 38% is a big jump because he's above that 25% mark where he's been polling nationally for a long time. So it was a good night for Romney. Perhaps a better night for Ron Paul, who's at 23% with about 81% of the precincts reporting right now as we've just updated them in the last couple of seconds. That's a big number for Ron Paul. He has a very solid core of supporters. We'll see what that does for him as he moves to South Carolina, almost certainly moves on to Florida. Now Jon Huntsman. Jon Huntsman put all of his efforts into New Hampshire. Tonight he ends up with 17%, fully 20 points plus behind the leader, Mitt Romney. The question is now, does he stay in and go to South Carolina, where it may not be as friendly a state? He has not organized as well there. On to Florida and some of the rest. We'll see what Huntsman does. Here's the big question. Santorum and Gingrich, they are the two that will continue to fight against Romney for the other part of the Republican Party. If they both stay in South Carolina, almost certainly they will divide the vote. If one should get out, not suggesting that either will, if one should, that could be a problem for Romney going forward, but you've still got Ron Paul in the race, who likely stays. It's still a jumbled field out there. Don't know if anybody drops out right away, but watch South Carolina, watch Florida. At some point the attrition will take place, the field will become more clear, you'll get a real horse race and ultimately a nominee, and of course we'll be here through every step of the way. At the live desk, I'm Rick Albin, 24-hour News 8.